Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Jay Carter Ray.
And I'm Ash Benash.
And in this video, we're going to be reviewing Game of Thrones Season 6, Episode 7. Now, first of all, we're going to start with our feelings.
Do you not remember what it was called?
It was called...
I don't remember.
The Broken Man, I think. Let me get my notes up, because I did write the name in there. Yeah, it's called The Broken Man. First of all, we're going to talk about our thoughts on the episode, and then we're going to get into what actually happened in the episode and talk about our thoughts on that. So what did you think of the episode? Did you have fun?
I think generally it was a good episode. I liked some bits more than others, but that's a usual thing.
Yeah. Well, so you thought it was a good episode?
Yeah. Generally, overall, it was a good episode. Not my favourite episode, but you know.
What is your favourite episode?
The one
Do you
where
have a favourite
Daenerys
episode?
set everything on
Excuse
fire.
me, spoilers? What's wrong with you? No spoilers.
But this is the episode up. We've
Yeah,
been
but no
past-
spoilers. You don't know if people are just watching these to get us our ideas on the episodes and not going all the way through, which you probably should be watching the episodes as well. But no
sorry.
spoilers,
Sorry.
Alex. No spoilers. But
I assumed if people were watching this, they've seen the episode.
don't assume. Never assume. Don't assume that people are thinking the same things as you. Don't assume that people go through the same things as you. Don't assume. Anyways, yeah, I liked the episode. I think it was very good. Obviously, it was better than last week's episode. Way more like better conversations and epic moments and stuff like that. But I don't think anything's gonna live up to episode. What was it? Episode 5. I don't think anything's gonna live up to that because episode 5 was a madness, and it's just so wild that they done something so mad so early in the season.
And we're still waiting to see like answers from that.
I thought you was gonna spoil it then. I thought I was gonna have to tell you no spoilers again. Alright, well, let's get into the spoiler section where you can have your spoilers.
Alright.
Okay?
You asked me what my favourite episode
Yeah,
was.
you could have said a name of the episode
I don't remember what it was called.
or something like that. That's what you could have done.
Alright, so
You didn't have to spoil stuff. But yeah, let's get into it. So, first of all, before even the credits started, we see the Hound, basically. We see that the Hound is still alive and kicking. And there were some theories online about this, which I just totally forgot about, to be honest. Like, I heard about them before, but I didn't think that it'd actually come up and we'd actually see that the Hound's alive and kicking. But
So you won't watch trailers, but you'll read theories.
Yeah, because theories might be wrong. Trailers are exactly what's going to come in the next season. I'm not trying to see little snippets of things that are going to come. I'll listen to theories and stuff from people who are just, imagining what might happen next, but I don't want the cold, hard truth until I actually watch it.
Fair enough. That makes sense.
But yeah, that happens, and then, well, what do you think about that?
Well, I guess I was surprised to see him a bit. But other than that, to be honest, he's not a character that interests me a lot. Not a great deal. Like, I just know him because he's the one with the mucked up face. Like,
Yeah, but he's big and strong.
yeah, but so is like Brienne and the Mountain and like there's loads of big and strong
big and
people.
strong people should be guys on your watch list. Like, when he comes through, people are probably going to get murdered. That's what you know. Like, he's probably going to take out a number of people. So what side he's on is a very important thing.
I guess so, but
Because he's got the strength and the power and whatnot.
yeah, but just personally for me, I don't find him greatly interesting. But that bit was interesting, obviously, like to see him alive and whatever. But I hadn't really been thinking about him, like, oh.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Well, I was pleased to see that the Hound. Well, I didn't really care about him dying, to be honest. But it was interesting to see that he was still alive, and I wanted to see what was gonna come with that. Next, in the next scene, we see Marjorie talking to the High Sparrow. Apparently, she hasn't had sex with the king, and the Sparrow encourages her to do so. High Sparrow basically threatens Marjorie's grandmother, and Marjorie tells her grandmother to go home and gives her a secret note, and the note is a drawing of a rose. I think the rose is Tyrell's crest or sigil or something.
Okay, because I wasn't sure. I was like, why not just write a note like, oh, everything's all right?
Because if she got caught with that note, it'd be a bit
But
better.
if it's the Tyrells, what did you say?
Sigil.
Yeah, if it's their sigil, then if someone caught it, they'd kind of know she was trying to communicate some kind of allegiance.
She's just drawing a rose. It could mean
maybe,
anything.
I
It could be
guess.
the sigil. Like, how are you gonna say, Marjorie's
I don't
conspiring because she drew a rose?
I don't want her and Tommen to have a baby though.
I don't think Tommen's gonna stay on the throne forever. So it doesn't really matter if they have a baby or not. But so I don't think Marjorie's actually, you know, believing what she's saying. I think she's
Playing along.
Yeah, she's playing along. She's doing some disgusting stuff behind the scenes and whatnot. Like, she's just getting involved. She's being oily and snaky, like my good man Littlefinger, and she's trying to climb to the top. Basically, that's what I see over there. And then the next scene, some of the wildlings object to helping Jon fight Ramsay, Jon Snow, and they eventually agree to help. So yeah, that's sorted out with.
Yeah,
and
that was a pretty wrapped up thing. And then Cersei tried to persuade Marjorie's grandma that they need each other.
Yeah, basically Cersei talks to, I'll call her Grandmother Tyrell. Grandmother Tyrell disses Cersei for allowing the High Sparrow to take over. She also tells her that she's lost, she has no support, and she should probably leave too. Which is the truth, basically. Like, Cersei's all alone in King's Landing. All she's got is the mountain. Like, no one on the High Council likes her. Like, it's peak times.
Power, yeah.
And Jaime's over in Riverrun, so she hasn't even got him. She hasn't got her son to rely on. Like, she's all alone right about now. I don't know where that Qyburn guy is, to be honest.
Who was that? I can't remember.
The guy that made the mountain a zombie, basically.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know where he's gone, but yeah, we shall see. So Jaime arrives at Riverrun, my bad. And Walder Frey's sons threaten the Blackfish. They tell him to yield the castle or they'll kill Edmure. Then the Blackfish tells them to kill him, and they don't. Like, little bitches. Like, if you're gonna threaten something, you need to be willing to actually do it. Otherwise, don't threaten it. Otherwise, you're gonna look like a clown. Then Jaime puts Walder Frey's sons in their place with a nice backhand. He also requests a parley with the Blackfish, which we'll get on to later. In the next scene, Sansa, Jon and Davos go to see Lady Mormont, who's basically a 10-year-old girl.
I believe it was hilarious.
Yeah, no, it was a great scene. It was a great scene. It was a very enjoyable scene. Davos tells the lady that the dead are coming and they need to consolidate the North, and she gives them 62 men, which is, you know, I don't know, it's better than nothing.
It's not even the fact it's a small number, it's just not even a round number.
It's better than nothing, but maybe that's just the amount of men that she had left, I guess. I don't know. It's better than nothing,
All
but
she was willing to offer.
It's not what they were expecting. I think they were expecting like 200 or something, but no, they didn't get that. So Jaime talks to the Blackfish, and Blackfish is adamant that he's not standing now. Now, this scene was great. It was very epic. I liked the tension there. I liked the way the Blackfish was just, you know, dissing Jaime, calling him Kingslayer and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, he wasn't gonna back down whatsoever. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that works out. I think in the last review I said that Sansa was on her way to Riverrun, but that's not the case. Sansa sent Brienne to Riverrun, so
but Brienne hasn't turned up yet.
Obviously, didn't say that she did. But Jaime is going to see Brienne eventually if like Brienne gets to Riverrun in time. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there, because remember, Jaime and Brienne were, you know, together for a long time when Jaime was a prisoner, and, you know, Jaime was exploring his good side basically. After he was a scumbag for so long, he finally started to, you know, become a more likable character. So it's going to be interesting to see what side Jaime falls on, and if he sticks by the Lannisters or if he just says, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to, you know, do what's right. And that's going to be very interesting.
I think he's going to stick by the Lannisters.
You think so?
Yeah.
Probably. But I don't think Jaime's going to die. So I don't know what's going to happen. Jon and crew go to see Lord Glover. He asks who is fighting in the army. Jon wants him to join, and Jon tells him that the bulk of the army are wildlings.
He wasn't very happy with that.
Yeah, nah, he wasn't. Glover refuses to fight alongside them, and then Sansa tells him that the Glover family are pledged to House Stark. Glover tells her that this House Stark is dead. So basically, they put in no respect on House Stark's name over there.
Yeah,
and
but I think there's, like, if they all get together, then it will be be stronger. Like, if Jon and Sansa go and find Rickon, I feel like people will
Go and find Rickon. Ramsay has Rickon.
Yeah, okay, but if they get him back eventually,
How are they going to get it? The whole thing that they're trying to do is reunite the North so that they can go and attack Ramsay Bolton, take Winterfell, and get Rickon back. How,
yeah, so I think eventually when they do that, I feel like people will respect them more.
Yeah, but they need the army now. They don't need the respect after they've got the army and they've done all that sort of shit. Like, that's going to happen.
So,
they need
but their
the
name's
respect
going
now.
to still live on after them, innit?
Yeah, if they win and if that all goes well, but you know, we'll see. Let me just restart the camera real quick.
I jumped at the little box.
Yeah, no, everyone can hear you, and I'm not going to delete that. Why are you saying that?
Because you were swapping
Let's just get on with
cut
it.
that bit out.
Let's just get on with it. No, because it takes too long. Theon's sister tells Theon that they're going to sail to Marine to make a pact with Daenerys and take back the Iron Islands. Do you think that's going to happen?
What is Theon's sister called?
I don't know.
Because I've written down
Theon's
Sasha,
sister.
but I don't think. Okay.
Do
I think it's going to happen? No. To be honest, I feel like they're going to fail miserably. I feel like they're both going to end up dying.
Yeah, probably. You know, Theon's just a waste man at the moment, and I don't see any future for him. No prosperous future, anyways.
And his sister seems more like determined, but it doesn't feel like she has enough to do what she's trying to do.
I don't know. I do not know. But Sansa tells Jon that they should go down to Castle Kerbin and get more men. Jon tells her there's no time, so apparently she sends a letter, or she's writing a letter, so I'm assuming she's going to send it.
Yeah.
We don't know who she's sending it to, we don't know what's in...
Castle.
Did you see that?
No,
Did
but
you,
I just
so we don't know who she's sending it to. She could be sending it to Castle Kerbin. She could be sending it to my G Littlefinger, because you know Littlefinger has the Knights of the Vale and all that sort of shit.
For help. Yeah.
So you know anything can happen. It could go either way. It's a madness out there. But hopefully she's sending it to Littlefinger, and Littlefinger can get involved with his snaky little hands and do some wild shit behind the scenes. In the next scene, the members of the Brotherhood Without Banners approach the camp of people that the Hound is staying with, and you know they give them a little threat. They basically tell them, you know, it's a bit wild out here, innit? And then we see Arya purchase a ride back to Westeros. Then the waif, that's her name, the girl that the other guy is training. I think his name's Georgian or something beginning with J.
Yeah.
But the waif stabs Arya disguised as an old woman, and Arya jumps off a bridge to survive. And then we see her like kind of walking through the city, holding her stomach and looking at everyone because she's unsure who's like actually a person and who's actually. So she's going to be very paranoid and whatnot, which she should have been beforehand.
That was a
like when she saw the old woman, she should have been super paranoid. Like I would have been paranoid. I was paranoid at that point.
She was creepy.
Exactly. Like I knew better, so I don't understand why it took getting stabbed for Arya to know better.
It was really like when she stabbed her quite a few times, and it was quite deep. I kind of
Arya's still
like
out
she
here.
needs, but she needs medical attention.
But Arya's still out here. I don't know how Arya's still out here, but she is. Like she handled them stabs and she's still going. So we're gonna see what happens next week, hopefully, if they show her to us, because they didn't show us Daenerys this week, so you know anything can happen. But in the next scene, the guys from the Brotherhood slaughter everyone in the camp the Hound was staying at while he was away chopping wood, and then the Hound gets angry and picks up an axe, and then finito, that's the credits. So we know that the Hound is about to go on a rampage. It's gonna be interesting to see where he goes after this, because you know he was staying with that camp and he was, you know, living, trying to be a peaceful guy and all that sort of stuff. But
I
now,
don't think peaceful is in his nature.
Well, he was trying. But now the peaceful guy who ran the camp and all that sort of shit was hanged, and the rest of the camp was slaughtered. It's going to be interesting to see where he travels from here, because he can't just stay there by himself. Like that's going to be, he could, but I doubt that's what he's going to do. I think he's going to go to some sort of specific city and, you know, try to do something after he kills these guys. But then after he kills these guys, the rest of the Brotherhood Without Banners might come after him. So
I feel like
I just don't know.
I don't know. Part of me feels like maybe he'll meet up with Daenerys.
I don't know where he is currently. I don't know if that's even possible.
But I think that would be an interesting mix if he did.
I don't think Daenerys would take well to the Hound at all. I don't think the Hound has enough table manners for Daenerys. I don't think that would work out. I don't think that would work out at all. But yeah, that was the episode. That was our review. What did you think about that? What do you think the Hound's gonna do? Except for the Daenerys stuff, because I don't think that's gonna happen.
I just think he's gonna go a bit wild. But I'm kind of thinking, what if he finds Arya, but if she goes back
She's in Braavos.
But if she's going back to Westeros...
Yeah, but she's stabbed right about now. I don't know when she's going to get back to Westeros.
That means
how long does it take to sail there? Like 3 months or something. But
I don't know the geography.
Yeah, neither do I. But yeah, that was the review. I hope you guys like this. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe as we'll be putting out, more reviews when the next episode comes out. And we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Be sure to leave a comment down below and let us know what you thought of this episode, and it'd be great to have a discussion in the comments and all that sort of shit.
Oh, and let us know what you predict that will happen next episode.
Yeah, let us know your predictions. No spoilers. But yeah, we'll see you next time.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you.